Good morning guys, and in this video I'm gonna show you products that I use to create the natural eye makeup similar to what I'm wearing right now. There are not many of them, basically there are just a handful, and I'm gonna show you some swatches. So first of all, to create the depths in the crease, like this darker brownish color that you see right now in my crease, I use the Burberry eyeshadow, and the color looks like this. It's like a classic taupe color. I apply it with the brush. I use only 2 brushes for my eye makeup. They look quite similar. It's just that one of them is bigger. This is the bigger brush, and this is the smaller brush. It's the same brand. Unfortunately, it is discontinued now, but if you are interested, I can tell you where you can find exactly the same dupes. Okay, so basically these brushes look the same. It just depends how dramatic I want the eyeshadow to be. So if I wanted to spread it a little bit higher here, a little bit out of my eye, so then I will use this brush, the bigger one. If I want to use it just a little bit here, so obviously I use a smaller one. So today, for example, I was using this brush, okay, and you see that my eyeshadow only was literally here, so as big as the eye brush, that's how far I want my shadow to go on my eyelid. Okay, so this I use one of them. I don't use both at the same time. I use one of these eye brushes and this eyeshadow. And then the next step is the shiny eyeshadow. I love using shiny eyeshadow all over the eyelid. For example, I start here at the inner point of my eye, in the corner, and then I stretch it all over the along the lash line. So right now I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury. This is Eyes to Mesmerize. Mesmerise in Jane, that's the color, and it looks like this. All right, so I'm gonna show you the swatches right now, and that is what looks like in a pan. So my eyelids are naturally quite dark, so okay, you see, you cannot see it very well here. That is probably because this part of my hand is quite light, and it's much lighter than my eyelids. So naturally my eyelids are quite dark, like I always have this natural smoky. So I will try to show you on this part of my hand. Here I get some tan. So let's try it again. Can you see it? Okay, now you can see it. So that is what it looks like. So if your eyelids are naturally light, so then this may not even be light for you enough, but for me it's very light. You see, this is, I'm just using this Charlotte Tilbury in Jane here, and you see how bright it is. So all of this depends on the natural color of your eyelids. Okay, so my next favorite eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow, is RMS Beauty Eye Polish in color Lucky. So this is what the little pan look like this. And this is the name, Lucky. So I have kind of love and hate relationship with this eyeshadow. First, because I love the color and I cannot find the dupe, and second is because I cannot apply it for the wall lid, and even if I so usually I only apply it along the lash line, otherwise it's gonna crease. It creases very fast because it never really dry on your eyelids. It always stay a little bit tacky and sticky. But the good thing is that it's completely natural, and you can actually even apply it without the cream, just directly put on your eyelids. I never tried that, but I remember the creator of this eyeshadow, she actually recommended it like this, and she said this way it sticks better. But honestly, I always apply cream first, so I cannot imagine applying the eyeshadow directly on the eyelids without any cream. So what I love about it, okay, I'm gonna show here because this is similar to my eyelid. So this is the color. It's like a golden peach. It looks darker than the Charlotte Tilbury, and it is darker, but I feel that it's even more shinier. So once the light touches this eyeshadow, they look super shiny, like a metallic shine, without having this powdery dry look. Honestly, I really love this color, and I cannot find the dupe in a pressed eyeshadow or in a cream. It's a very unique color. Well, so the disadvantage, as I say, it's I cannot really apply it on the whole eyelid, only along the lash line, very narrow, and even then it will not stay there for the whole day. Somewhere a few hours later it will slowly disappear. Okay, and the third product that I use for natural eye makeup is actually Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in color Sin. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be used as an eyeshadow, but I do use it. So mainly I use it to highlight the inner corner of the eye and also apply just a tiny little bit in the middle of the eyelid here above the pupil, because this thing is super bright, very light for me. So I think it's more suitable for somebody who has a lighter eyelids. For me it is too light, so if I apply it, it's kind of obvious that there is something on my eyes. Okay, so for example this one, the Lucky, it looks super natural on me, as if I have no makeup at all. Okay, just like as if my eyelids are naturally shiny. But this one looks a little bit noticeable, like right now you can see that something there, and this one looks very obvious. So this is the swatch. You see how bright it is. Okay, and once you apply it, you need to work at it with your fingers. If you want to, let's say, blend the color, you need to work at it very fast, because it dries up in less than a minute. I think in maybe 30 seconds is enough to dry it up. And once it dry up, it's gonna stay like this basically forever. It's not gonna wipe off at all unless you use the special eye makeup remover. So there were a few times when I swatched this color here on my hand and then I forgot to remove it, and I was walking like this all day long, like washing my hands occasionally, and by evening it was still there. So this is how sticky it is. So yeah, you can see how bright it is. So it's definitely if you want a more dramatic look, so this is the great eyeshadow or eye primer to go. And good thing about it is that it really smudge proof. It really will stay there all day long, and you don't need to worry that something gonna happen with your makeup. You can also obviously use it as an eye primer, not just as an eyeshadow. I seldom do that. If you apply the matte eyeshadow on top of this, they're gonna look a little bit pearly and metallic, because the primer by itself already like metallic, right? So I really enjoy using it. It's just that I need to I usually use it only for the makeup when I want it to be slightly more dramatic, but I love its staying power. I wish that this one came in this color. I wish. Well, this is my favorite color. You see how natural it is. I even tried to use it once as a bronzer, like here, although I never used actually bronzer, but I tried and it looked pretty natural. So yeah, you can try that if it suits your skin tone, or if you have a darker skin tone, even a few tones darker than me, I think it's still gonna look beautiful, this one, while all others gonna look too pale. All right, and what else did I want to show you? Okay, so I also use the eyeliner. I always use the eyeliner, even though I try to make it nearly invisible, but it's still, there is a tiny line all along the eyelid, and then a little bit of this wing here. So I'm using Kate Tokyo Super Sharp Liner in color black. you can control the line, you can make it super thin and you can make it thick. It's up to you. I cannot say that it's 100% black. It's really close to pure black. Sometimes you have to go twice over the line, but overall I'm really happy with this eyeliner. It never smudges and it also does not dry up so fast. So this one, I have been using it already for 3 to 4 months and it's still you see it's not dry at all. So usually I can get about at least 6 months use from one of this. This one I bought in Singapore. I'm not sure if they are selling it anywhere on the Western website. I guess you can check it on Amazon. Sometimes Amazon ship from overseas. If you used any of these products, let me know. If you have any questions, sure, drop a comment below, and I'm always happy to see your comments and your reactions to my video. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.